Hello and welcome back to Modeling Manhood. We're going to try using a microphone for the first time this year to overcome some of the rain sounds, so just bear with us as we're working on some audio and visual and editing things maybe this month as well. So thank you guys for joining us. If you guys notice, I'm sitting on one of my dream projects. This is part of my 1937 Chevy pickup that I've been storing, collecting parts for, thinking about and dreaming about for a long time. This is pretty much just a rolling chassis. I got other parts at the home farm, parts in my shop, parts here, parts there, and buckets and boxes all over the place. Hopefully someday I'll get the chance to finish it and maybe drive it. If not, maybe pass it down to one of my kids. That kind of reminds me of a story in the Bible where the father's heart was kind of broken because he wanted so badly to build a temple for his father. And that man was King David. And when he yearned in his heart to build the temple, God pretty much told him no. So what he did was collect things for the temple, and then he passed on those provisions for the building of the temple to his son. And if we look here in 1 Chronicles chapter 26, verse 1, "Furthermore, David the king said unto all the congregation, Solomon my son, whom alone God has chosen, is yet young and tender, and the work is great." And he's talking about the palace to be built. "For the palace is not for man, but the palace is for the Lord God. I have prepared with all my might for the house of my God, the gold for the things to be made of gold, silver for the things that are going to be made of silver, iron for the things that are going to be made of iron, brass for the things to be made of brass, oxen stones and stones to be set, glittering stones, and of diverse colors, and all manner of precious stones and marble stones in abundance. Moreover, because I have set my affection to the house of my God, I have in my own proper good of gold and silver, which I have given to the house of my God, over and above all that I have prepared for the holy house." And he's just telling the whole congregation, the whole nation of Israel, and his son Solomon here, that he has collected all these things in preparation for his son to go forth and build that temple for God. I'm sure in David's heart and his mind, he could dream and picture and just see what the temple would look like as he collected all these things from different areas, all these precious metals and stones and rubies and all these other things that I can't even imagine how much there was. It says that the gold had become like sand and the silver like sand pretty much in the nation of Israel because it was in such abundance. But he had given all those things and had entrusted them to his son and put forth the task of him building the temple of God. And you guys may be thinking, well, what does collecting parts for an old truck or building a temple have to do with my life? Maybe you guys can just stop for a moment and just think about your heart. Your heart is a project for God. He has put all this effort and time and energy into you. Maybe you are wasting the talents and gifts that he's given you, and he just wants you to do something with it before it's too late. Part of my mission here at Modeling Manhood is to do something with the gifts God has given me in the format and the way that he's given me. So I'm doing these videos with you guys, not in my wheelhouse or comfort zone at all, but he's just using what I've got. I love telling stories and I love the Bible and never really done any videos, but he's just using what I got to share the message to you guys. Maybe your project is another believer. I would encourage you guys once again just to mentor or be that mentee so that both of you can grow in your faith. But don't look at that person as a project as like a pass or fail, but look at them as an investment into your heart, into their heart, so you can both grow and be something glorious like that temple that was completed by Solomon. So that's my challenge for you guys today. Thank you for joining us. God bless, enjoy, and remember, make sure your heart is mirroring your Maker and that you are journeying with Jesus each day. Thanks for watching.